Paso County. The new sheriff is paving the way for the road ahead.
Bill Elder will take over the office from Sheriff Terry Maketa in January, but the transition likely won't be a smooth one.
KRDO News Channel 13's Greg Miller is live at the El Paso County Sheriff's Office with new information tonight.
Yeah, James and Heather, very new information. When Bill Elder was formally elected to the Sheriff's Office last night, he said he really hadn't had a lot of contact with the Sheriff's Office and wasn't able to get specific information or specific records. We just received a response from Sheriff Terry Maketa, who says there is no standard or protocol for a sheriff transition. The last transition from Sheriff Anderson to Maketa, obviously at that time Maketa was the undersheriff, so there wasn't really a formal transition plan to follow, and there was never a formal transition plan for the previous sheriffs before then. Elder will be required to attend future meetings in the month of December. They also anticipate more questions from him. Elder has also been inside the office before for numerous occasions, this according to Sheriff Maketa, and that Sheriff Maketa today received a request from Elder to send from him and his staff to tour the facilities, Elder's staff to tour the facilities, and that Sheriff Maketa has directed to work with Mr. Elder and his staff to tour all of the facilities in the near future. Now that is, again, like we said, it was somewhat of a contrast from what Elder told us last night when he was at the Republican victory, and it's also contrast to what County Commissioner said to us today when we talked to them about the transition plan in the Sheriff's Office.
Bill Elder is no stranger to law enforcement. He's currently an officer with the Fountain Police Department and has worked inside these walls at the El Paso County Sheriff's Office before. But for now, these doors are locked to him.
We need to look at live operational issues, and we need to have access to the day-to-day things that go on. In order to make a smooth transition, you got to know what the bumps and bruises are going on day to day, and we're just not going to get that.
So he's accessing public records, including budgets, utilizing a command team he knows and respects as he tries to move forward.
But we're going to take some time. We're going to slow things down so that we can get in and just get a good, solid, quality look at how the organization is running, who's in what position, and build out from there.
The county can give Elder certain information and past personnel records, and county commissioners say if he wants to go inside, they can get him there.
You know, certainly we can't go in and just access records that he won't give us access to. But we can certainly provide access to buildings that belong to the taxpayers and to get the Elder team in to go see what's going on in each one of the buildings.
There is no indication Sheriff Terry Maketa will leave office early, so for Elder, it's more than 2 months of waiting to take the reins of a sheriff's office he says he can't get into right now.
Again, the Sheriff's Public Information Officer just sending us a statement from Sheriff Maketa in which he says they did receive a request from Elder for him and his staff to tour the facilities, and that Sheriff Maketa's staff has been directed to work with Elder and his staff to tour all of the facilities in the near future. We'll have more on this coming up on later newscast tonight here on KRDO and also online at krdo.com. Reporting live from the El Paso County Sheriff's Office tonight, Greg Miller, KRDO News Channel 13.
Still developing situation. Thanks so much, Greg.